gotta get people that one.
Yo bitch like my watch cause it's fresh out the freezer.
Yo bitch like my watch cause it's fresh out the freezer.
Hold on, y'all gotta keep turning up. I need a video.
Hey.
Fuck streets up, fuck streets up, fuck streets up. Fuck streets up, fuck streets up, fuck streets up. Fuck streets up, fuck streets up, fuck streets up.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, this your boy Drummer Boy, aka KiD Boy Fresh, man. We live in the building, man. Introducing that all black one mixtape. KiD in the building, Fresh family. It is Tampa Mystic. You already know what time it is.
Hey, we got KiD in the building, Drummer Squad in the building, Drummer Boy in the building, Young Kings in the building. What's up?
Hey, yeah, boy.
Hey, yeah, boy. Hey, I've been practicing.
Come on, man. We gotta get it right, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them, man. Hey, tell them how to do it one time.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
I be at home in the mirror practicing slick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that. Yeah. Already. KiD, what's good, love, man? We got a new project on deck, and we came out here to premiere it today. I appreciate that, for real.
Man, you know what? It's an honor to even be here. Sophomore project, all black winner. It just feel weird even just part 2, you know, my second time around. New King, we dropped that with Scream. We did 160,000 downloads. We're gonna try to beat that one with this one, you know. All black winner, hosted by Bigger Rankin, Drummer Boy. So, I mean, it's a good body of music. I'm just excited to give it to the world. I'm anxious to get this shit out, you know.
So let's dig back a little bit, you know, into the history of KiD. You from Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago.
Born and raised.
Actually, I'm from Markham.
Okay, I'm familiar.
It's a
like a suburb.
Like the back part of Chicago, by Adriana's, and you know, Chicago is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, the big brother to that area. But I'm from Markham, Marshfield, and I kind of, you know, winged my way into the city. Different family members, different people I was affiliated and associated with. I was from out south, out west, so I'm from Markham. And I moved to Atlanta a year or so ago, just on a whim. I just came out here trying to figure something out. I had got shot at the crib, and everybody that knew me, you know, they was just telling me if you wanted to do something with the music, that you gotta figure it out. You gotta, right. You know, because it was just too much. It was just like Chicago fucked up right now, but it's fucked up from a distance from everybody that's not there. I can't even imagine, like, and that's why it's like when I see stuff on the news or when I read about certain things and people automatically just say Chicago's fucked up, but you're saying Chicago's fucked up from over here. Imagine how fucked up it is for the people that are actually there,
living there, right?
Know? So, that's what this whole Young Kings thing is about. My movement is not, you know what I mean, it's just to show people that just a small pissy nigga from Markham can turn into something better than what they try to point him out to be, you know? So I came out here and I was staying in a hotel lobby for like a month. I just came. I had a bag of clothes and like $30 on the mega bus or some shit like that. And I'm a nigga though, you know, I'm a survivor, you know what I'm saying? So I figured it out. Finessed a little bit, and bumped into some people, and I got introduced to DJ Scream. DJ Scream is he kind of like, he navigated my whole movement through Atlanta when I first got here. He toughed me. Shout out to Raj. Shout out to everybody from the Hood Rich camp. It was just a whole embrace. So even being with him, it showed me and taught me a lot. He taken me to all the cities he was going to, all the events he had, and I remember when I first got here. What was Thug's first single? The one that blew him up.
You know the one he had with Cash Out? Lifestyle?
Nah, his first one.
Oh yeah, Stoner.
The Stoner, yeah. Done deal.
Stoner wasn't even out yet. It was about to be dropped, and Scream took me to meet Thug and Flock. They all had came, and it was like it was his mixtape release, kind of like how mine was yesterday. And like 6 months after that, Thug was like, You know what I'm saying? Gone. It was over with. So I experienced that whole process with screaming and all of that shit, and then I don't even know how I got ended up at Coachella. And shout to Gritty and Chucky, they had me out there. And Coachella, they put us in this house. It was just like a mansion, a big mansion, and they was renting different rooms out to people that was a part of the venue. And I happened to be in the room next to this guy. And
who is this guy?
This guy, D-Boy Fresh. Yeah, boy. And, I wasn't aware. I knew who he was and shit, but I was just like, I don't know. It was just like wasn't music how we was vibing. And then I didn't even really talk to the nigga at first. Like I was just like, yeah, I know who it is. At first I thought the nigga was Rocco.
Hey, I can see. I walked in the house.
I get that shit so much. I walked in the house. I was like, yo, is this Rocco sleep right here like this? Nigga laid out.
If you look real quick and you don't pay attention,
Yeah, especially with the shades on.
Yeah, he had the shades that had. I'm like, oh shit,
straight like that.
Man, shout out to my brother from another mother, man. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Man, so they like, nah, that's Drummer Boy. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. So they had like different artists standing in the house, and it was just big as fuck. It was just mad shit going on. Like, I never had been to Coachella. I never even had been to that part of the world before. So it was like random bitches walking around like nothing on. I'm just like, shit, this is rap. Alright, cool. Fuck it. So we did the venue, and he, you know what I'm saying, just like out of all the artists that performed, it was a lot of artists, and then it was some really, really tough artists, it was some big artists, and then he did a set for like all the records that he got. And we got back to the house and we had like a little pool party, it was just crazy, and then he just started vibing. He had spent a lot of time in Chicago. So I knew of some of the people that he used to work with back in the day and shit, because their names was kind of, you know, heavy, so we just started vibing, got back to the A, and we started hanging out, just like doing different shit, coming in on different projects that he had with other artists, doing hooks and coming up with this. I'm sending him shit. He like, okay, cool, do this. And shit, we ended up doing New King. That was the first tape. We did that, New King, hosted by DJ Scream, and it was just a blessing for my first tape out the gate to have Scream on it. And he had told me this a while ago. He was like, you know, I got you, like, out the gate, like, I'm gonna do it. And he done it, you know what I'm saying? And he followed up. I still talk to him every day. Mostly, you know, every other day I try to reach out to him. And he was in Jamaica recently. And he got back, I talked to him, and he was just telling me, you know, I'm on my second project now. Like, I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking through the, you know what I'm saying? I'm building whatever I got going on. So he like, man, whatever I need from him, he got me. So I got a joint with him on the tape. Actually, the bonus track called The Introduction. He's on that thing. So, yeah, now I'm at this second project, All Black Winter. It's a small body of work, but it's big. You know, it's just something that I feel I wanted to provide over the winter. It's dark, but it's bright at the same time. So I just wanted to try to bring that shit to life. And I've been rushing because I'm already on the third project, but it's All Black Winter right now. All Black Winter, the mixtape drops at 3 p.m. on Live Mixtapes. The countdown is going down right now. And my Twitter is going fucking nuts. Shout out to everybody that's fucking with me on Twitter. And my Instagram, the post, such and such, Tampa Mystic, Bigger Ranking, Shot for Shot. Everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to walk this thing down with me, man. That's a blessing, and I appreciate it all for real.
What's it been like connecting with Drummer Boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a huge name in the industry. Definitely work with some of the biggest artists out here. You know, how does it feel to be working with Drummer Boy?
It's different though. It's just like, like when I first got to him, I was so reliant on him. You know what I'm saying? As a person to try to get everything going for me and try to do everything, and I can just tell. By my second project, I wasn't even calling him for certain shit. Like, I've developed a growth, a maturity as far as music and trying to walk it down by myself with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like, stuff I was hitting him about, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, I'm doing it because I know we've done this before. This is our second time around. So I know what we need to do now. You know what I'm saying? I know how we gonna make it work. And then it's like with him embracing the Young Kings brand, it was just that's really all I wanted. I just didn't want to lose myself in this shit. So I had to find somebody that was willing to allow me to still be me, you know. And he's definitely been that guy. It's not easy for anybody that thinks that. It's definitely not easy. Music is, especially the type of music that I do in the arena that I'm in, it's just always a risk. It's always a chance. You're always taking a chance because, you know, music is taking a curve for a certain, you know what I'm saying, type of, you know, music. But I'm in a lane of very few. So I thank Atlanta for even, you know what I'm saying, taking on this, you know what I'm saying, type of music. And Drum is, he always come with, you know, he did we're gonna play it today. We got this record on there called King and the Man. And he really challenged me with that beat because, you know, I'm gonna play this for you, but I know you probably don't want to do this type. You probably can't rap over this kind of beat. Really, he really trying to try me, not even talking like that. I'm gonna play it, but I know you probably can't rap over shit like this, but I'm gonna play it for you. So that really like put me in a whole different light. Like, what? Oh, I'm finna go fucking crazy. This nigga talking about I can't do what? So it ended up being like one of those joints on the tape, and it was just like, I was just going, and then I was finna stop. I just like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going, I'm finna stop. No, I'm just gonna keep going. And I done it. I called him up there, I'm like, man, this is what I got for the jump. He was like, nigga, this shit crazy. So that's the type of vibe it'd be like, yeah, he already, you know what I'm saying? He just let me do my thing, and it's been good for the most part as far as our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga like a brother. So it's like we talk how we talk.
Fresh family.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
we talk how we talk, and then he got a million shits going on. I'm gonna let him get into all that, but he got a lot of shit going on, so that really leave a lot of me sticking to the details. Shout out to Spaz Visuals in here, man. We gonna try to really get in tune and build off that brand shot for shot, man. He been rocking with me since New King. So you know what I'm saying? It's just the relationships you build along the way, man. They're very, very, very fucking important.
Everything. Relationships are
Relationships
everything.
are the difference between Coachella and fucking open mic. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's how huge it is.
Absolutely.
Like, because relationships are, that's the only thing I can explain how I even made it this far. Because I didn't have $100,000. I didn't have mad connections at the radio. I didn't have any of that shit. All of this shit was off relationships. People who believed in the brand.
Right.
People who believed in the music. And you respect their belief in you enough to, you know what I'm saying, not be, you know what I mean, a person unapproachable, a person that can't be worked with. So even Tampa Mystic, even Such, like even Shy, even Scream, even Jazzy, even all of the people that, man, everybody that I deal with regularly, that's just a relationship. I didn't have those relationships a year ago, you know? So, you know, even though Jay, like, I've been knowing her since I was like 13, but that's a relationship that lasted, you know what I'm saying? And she's on board now, and she's working really hard to, you know what I'm saying, bring everything out. Even Ant, that's a relationship. He worked VP at Sony for a trillion years, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, everything's a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Everything. We on Periscope right now, so people are listening into the interview, and they're asking where will they be able to find the project?
Live mixtapes is the where it's being released at, and the reason why we always pick live mixtapes, I don't know why we always pick.
Cause they be tripping on the other, you doing the other sites first. They like be first.
Yeah.
Yeah, live
Yeah,
mixtapes.
man, you know, you gotta drop where you got a relationship at. You know,
That's right.
I gotta speak, you know, shout out to Pesh, shout out to Thomas,
Shout out to Pesh.
shout out to the whole family, man. You know what I mean? They come out to support our events. When we performed the South by Southwest, they came, made sure they supported the event. They went in the building, they posted the event, every video we dropped. Anytime Like I stayed up all night, you know, making sure the tape was right. The producers, I'm hitting him like, yo, who produced this? Who produced this? Shout out to all the producers on the tape. I'm the nigga making up, staying up all night, making sure all the producers get their credits, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But they, you know, live mixtapes is a incredible foundation for a lot of up and coming artists, and they support artists. You know what I mean? So, you know, get to know the people behind the platform, you know what I mean? Don't just go where, you know what I'm saying, I can get up here easy, or I can get up here easy. Shout out to Dat Pip, shout out to 24K mixtape, shout out to my mixtapes, Spin Rilla,
Certified,
you know what I'm saying, certified mixtapes, everybody who
picked the
support,
tape up last time
all the
without,
blogs.
like without us, like they, and that's how we were able to reach such a big number as far as the downloads, because after live mixtapes ran it, everybody picked it up, and then it was just like random blogs, like posting it all over the YouTube videos. I had so many different reviews, so many different. It was really like it was a chemistry in the music, and that shit just happened. It was viral. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying. For my first project, that was everything. So that's live mixtapes. That's why, you know what I'm saying. He always picks that platform because, again, they was at South by South. They was at every stage I did last year.
Yeah, Pesh is a real one. He'll come out to the events, you know, network with the people.
This year,
that's
South
what
by
it's about.
Southwest gonna be even crazier.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're gonna get into this King of Demand. People on Periscope right now typing, "Hey, yeah, boy."
Hey, yeah, boy, you already know what time it is, man. What's happening, man? Shout out to all of my Periscope fans, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on it yet. I ain't getting on it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let y'all keep finding me on Instagram, find me on Twitter, or see me in the street, Nickel.
Yeah. Already, y'all heard that. They said turn up. So, King of Demand, go ahead and introduce the record. We're gonna check it out.
Oh yeah, this the first joint. It wasn't the first joint initially. It was like number 3, but after we listened to it, it was just so, you know what I'm saying, it had this type of energy, it had this type of statement in it, and we decided to make it the first joint. It's called King of Demand. It's produced by Drummer Boy Fresh. It's actually what KiD stands for, King of Demand. So yeah, we're gonna get into that thing.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
King and Demand. Hey, how did you decide you wanted to bring Bigger Rankin on that project too?
Actually, Bigger Rankin decided for himself.
Okay.
And,
listen, he's a huge fan of yours.
And he's and if you know Bigger Rankin, man, he don't really be asking you shit. He just tell you in an asking manner.
Yeah.
But he really told me.
Right. I'm going to be on that project. Boom, 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 boom.
Like, pull up to mine. I'm do. Okay.
Yeah, that's
alright,
what's
cool.
up.
So yeah, and then like, he's a great guy, man. He's always been supportive, and actually working on this run with him, through he got this thing in the South, and
the Street and Greet tour.
Street and Greet tour, and I'm really excited about that because I just like different rooms, different people, different environments, different energy. So I'm excited to see what type of shit we can create around the world, you know. So yeah, shout out to Bigger Rankin, the Street and Greet, the whole Cool Runners DJs, everything he got going on, man. He's been very helpful with getting my music to his side of the world, you know. So yeah, and Bigger Rankins, he's an OG, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's another relationship. He didn't really have to take to the music like he did. And he definitely took to it, and he makes it very clear that he fuck with the whole Young Kings movement and everything that I got going on. So yeah, shout out Bigger.
Shout out OG Bigger Rankin. So what was the transition like from Chicago to Atlanta, music wise?
Oh my god, shit.
The fuck you mean?
Everything is different. Like I hear music and I'm nodding my head different than I used to. Like being in the A, like I might
dad.
Right. Dab on, y'all mean?
We
dad with the left, you know what I mean?
Right. My dad with the net, y'all mean?
You feel me? Like
right.
it's just a whole different bounce. So for me to try to stay trill to my man, it's so easy to come out here and follow suit. Because Atlanta's very dominant in the sound. Like the sound that Atlanta has is very dominant. And if you're not really 100 with the type of music and the message that you want to bring to your listeners, you'll easily be in this bitch trying to find an A major key, trying to auto-tune yourself to death just so you can stay, you know what I'm saying, amongst those artists that are, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote successful or versions of success in your eyes. So it's just different. Like I've mastered the ability to like the music in Atlanta but not become the music in Atlanta, if that makes any sense.
It makes a whole lot of
Alright,
sense.
cool. So yeah, I fuck with it. Like, and then like, and it's crazy because I'll be in a spot and I hear some shit. I run up to the DJ booth. Hey, Such, man, what the fuck is that? Oh man, you don't know who this is. This so and so. So like every time I'm out, I'm like, I'm learning new artists. It's a whole umbrella of shit in Atlanta. That if you don't like this, you're gonna like this. If you don't like that, you're gonna like this. Now, all of it is not good, of course.
No, right.
But
You hear so much. You might learn so much.
for the most part, and shout out to Tampa Mystic for being one of those people that gives everyone a chance, man. You know, everyone.
Bruh.
Everyone. She gives everyone a chance,
No,
you know.
but hold on, stop. Let's clarify this real quickly. Well, I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna take you to church real quick.
Okay.
I do not.
You do.
No. Listen, I personally do not. The Showcases is a platform for these artists to showcase what they're trying to do or what they are doing. Me as a business, there's a whole lot of artists that I turned down. So I just want to clarify.
Let me clarify that. Not Mystics Entertainment.
Okay, thank you.
No. By far, she possesses some of the dopest artists in the city. Shout out Smooth. Shout out Miz. But no, that's not what I meant. I meant
I know what you meant.
She lets everyone try their magic.
Right.
At her shows.
Right.
And you guys should be really, really thankful for her, man, because
Absolutely.
man, if they ever start playing the music before they let y'all rap, y'all that's gonna be in trouble.
Yes.
In trouble. So shout out to all the different platforms that gives artists an opportunity, but yeah, man.
And that's what they need to do, because the artists, they need to get out there and do these events, because that's going to let them know you either got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the starting point. You either need to get back in the lab and try again. You can tell by the crowd response of people fucking with your shit. You can see the look on their face, because I know we be looking at them like this sometimes. We was doing it on Sunday night. We ain't going to mention no names. But you know.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God. I was in there like, and the crazy part about it is,
I was like, man,
I always put myself in another person's shoes. Like, I just came out to support. I didn't even really plan on rapping. But I had to think about the fact that you guys have to do this every fucking week.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, my heart goes out to y'all. Like, it was really like,
Tampa is the only one that, no offense to all the other people I do showcases with, some of them get to 50, 60 artists.
ooh,
And I'm right
Yes, that's one thing that I don't do.
60.
Yo,
Jesus
I can't sit through that. And I can't say for the majority.
But you sit through that shit with a straight face, bro. I cannot live. I mean, this big. You be back there with the.
I have to sit and nod to have this shit that I don't even
And the
like.
whole audience is looking at him because where the DJ booth is at.
Man, so I'm just
He
sitting
just be
there.
like
I'm
this
just
on
like,
his phone.
They just waiting on a nigga to start laughing.
Yes.
And it's
Oh,
all
man.
That's how you feel about my shit, homie.
And I'm not
Right.
paying attention.
That's how you
So
feel about my shit, homie. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on you outside. I'm gonna be outside waiting.
man, and then it's crazy because after they performance, they got these real. They like, man, such and such, man. Tampa, man.
They got a
we
long
finna fuck the
speech,
city
yeah.
up, man. This who we do.
But I be like, who am I to kill someone's dream? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
but it's cool. But music has become what I've realized moving to Atlanta and even being in Chicago a little bit, because there's so much other shit to get into besides rap in Chicago.
Right.
That with that kind of the environment weeds out the people who don't really rap. They find other shit to do, you know. But in Atlanta, everybody's gonna give it a try. You feel me?
Yes,
So
because they
what-
think that's their way out. Like,
What I've learned
And
is
then everybody
music
moved here to come to get on.
Yes, they
too,
did.
So, you know what I
rap
mean?
is
Yeah.
the new scapegoat for everything. Like, and if it wasn't for people like Shot or Drum or even the VIPs or even the rep from Rock Nation that I talked to, if it wasn't for people that was telling me regularly, like, yo, you got a gift, do this. You know what I'm saying? Music is become the, oh shit, I ain't gonna get no job. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do shit. I'm gonna rap. Fuck it. Rap has become the fuck it. Like, I'm the scapegoat for life.
Yeah, and it's terrible.
And I be looking at artists and I be like, there's so much other stuff you can do in music besides rap if you like music.
And it makes it tougher for people like us. They everybody wants us to check out their music, and it makes me not want to check out people's music. And we may miss something real good.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's pros and cons too.
I know you probably go through that shit, but worse. Everybody trying to get you a
It gets
CD.
out of hand. Everybody trying to like DM a nigga or meet a nigga, hit a nigga. Everywhere I go, I leave with like a pocket full of CDs. But like I make sure I give that pack of CDs to like my CD listener. We got like CD listeners and people who just go through that shit, and then out of them 10, they be like, man, there wasn't nothing in there. Or it was, hey, number 3, this little artist here, they might be able to do something, woo, you know what I'm saying? And like you have like filters to go through all this shit, because it's impossible. I wouldn't be able to make beats or do what I do if I was going through niggas' music for a living. Like I didn't get into that, you know what I'm saying? But that's a job though for people. So like, you know what I'm saying? And I think you can get into rap and figure out this ain't for you, just like niggas get into basketball. Some niggas make it to the high school level, some niggas make it to the collegiate level, some niggas make it to the all-star level, some niggas go overseas, you know what I'm saying? And the D camps and D leagues and whatnot. So you gotta figure out what league is for you. It's a lot of underground rap. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that make it, you know, locally just throughout their state, and they getting their money and they cool, they local legend. You know what I'm saying? There's some guys that become regional. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some guys that go national. But at the end of the day, it's levels to it. You know what I mean? And throughout those levels, if you stick around and make it to the national level, man, hats off to you, my nigga. Commend you. If you make it to me, you know what I'm saying? And you might make it to me on a high school level, and I give you some game to help you get to the collegiate level or get to the next level, you know what I'm saying? And then vice versa, like I might give you some game and say, hey, next thing you know, you the top A&R 3 years later, or you the top manager 3 years later, you know what I'm saying? Or you doing some other shit, you know, road manager. It's so many other things that you can do, you know what I mean? And one thing as artists that I do respect, you know, is a lot of them might have a better pen game than delivery game or voice game or a look game, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the rappers that are on and made it in today's society, they turn to writers. You know what I'm saying? This game is about publishing now, so you can write a hit for the next nigga, or you look at the dude who Drake got his one song from, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like dudes is coming up with these hooks, you know what I'm saying, on top of a beat right quick, and it ain't gotta be you. You ain't gotta go on road and do the tour and the rehearsals and all that. You forgetting your verses on stage, and got a horrible memory. Don't be an artist.
That's right.
Just write for niggas. You can write all day. You can be on your iPhone all day typing. Record, you know what I'm saying, and sell that shit. Get 12% or something, a percentage of something better than none. So many outlets, man. Go to school, definitely hit the conventions, music conventions and whatnot. You know, ASCAP does a cool convention. I Create, you know what I mean? Check out the I Create Expo, and then BMI do a lot of good things too. Check out BMI, check out CSAC. Check out these publisher organizations, you know what I mean, and see exactly who doing what they have to offer on their website.
And you know, the crazy part is what you're talking about right now. A lot of people that may be listening in don't even know what all that stuff is, and just I mean,
if you getting played on this station right here with Tampa Mystic, man, it's BDSing, man. So
That's
getting registered in Nielsen Media, Nielsen BDS or Media Base, you got to get your game up. If your records aren't copywritten and you just putting out free music, anybody can come and take your song and put a UPC code to it, ISRC code to it, and load it up on iTunes, and now they getting paid and you ain't. You gave it away for free, they selling it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So definitely, you know, go to school, learn what a UPC code is, learn what a ISRC code is, you know what I'm saying? Barcode your own shit if you're going into the sales business, you know what I'm saying? Without sales, without a UPC code, you have no sales.
Get their business in order.
I mean? So definitely check out the logistics. You know what I mean? Check out music business. All the producers, man. Check out music theory. You know what I'm saying? There's so many niggas making beats, they don't even know how to play a chord. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? Know the ABCs to it. So like that's a lot of reasons why you don't make it to those collegiate or those national levels is because of the fundamentals. It come down to fundamentals as a rapper, as a artist. You gotta know vocabulary, you gotta read dictionaries, read encyclopedias, read thesauruses, read the synonym.com, you know what I'm saying? Like you checking out, you know what I mean, and getting your game up for real, cause it's, you know, it's a lot of artists that I have respect for, like listen to throughout my course of working with, and you know, just never change the vocabulary, so it gets redundant or boring after a while, you know what I mean? So you have to encourage niggas like, damn, my nigga, Merry Christmas, nigga. I bought you a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Just being funny, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And it'll fuck a nigga up, but nigga be like, damn, and then shit. That following year, you hear this nigga way more on top of his game. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm sure, like my nigga, this my nigga Rick Ross. Just seeing him, I had to commend him because seeing where he was at when he first came out, where every day I'm hustling, and then seeing how he rap now. Like that's one nigga who really worked on his rap. He worked on his vocabulary, and he elevated it to a whole nother beat. Same thing with J. Cole.
What was your first record with?
First record with Rick Ross, I think, was Here I Am. You know what I'm saying? Here I Am. Shout out to Avery Storm, pinning up a hook.
that thing.
Avery Storm and Nelly, yup. Yep.
Somebody just requested at the part I just did.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had that was my first placement with Drummer Boy Live. You know, we brought in a live bass, live drummer, live piano. You know what I'm saying? Had the whole band and that thing getting down, mixing in with that MPC, man. You know what I'm saying? You mix it up. You know what I mean? But you definitely got to be on top of your game, man. So go to school. You know what I'm saying? Music appreciation, music theory. Even if you don't go to school, go to the internet. Internet is school.
Yes, we said earlier today, the word of the day is information.
Absolutely.
You have to have all that information. Google, YouTube, like there's just a plethora of resources out there. You know, even if you can't maybe necessarily afford to get out there and take, you know, classes or courses, get online, get on the internet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? No excuse.
No excuses.
All Black Winter. Money Mix, talk to us about this joint.
Money Mix.
Insane Wayne produced this one, right?
Yeah. Drum's brother. He actually Money Mix was on New King. Was on the last tape.
And it's gonna be on the next couple ones too. I remember that.
I just felt like that song didn't get the type of attention that it needed to on the last tape. Because I had fell in love with the intro on my last tape so much that I sometimes didn't even perform the singles off of it. Because I was just like so into my intro because it just meant like that. It was just a big record for me. And so Money Mix came from New King. It was a vibe that I liked on it. And it'll probably be like the second single off this tape. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Produced by Insane Wayne and Dre the Billionaire. Turn up.